Yo, what's going on, guys? It's your boy Decode back here with the second video of the day. And we're going to be talking about the Washington Wizards and how much longer can they be in first place in the East. Washington has been a super surprising team so far this season. They're 15 games in, but a lot of their main guys haven't played a lot. Like, there's Bradley Beal hasn't played every game because of some stuff. And then there's Dinwiddie. How much is the ACL injury going against him? But so far he looks really good. He's looking like the Spencer Dinwiddie with the Nets, and Montrezl Harrell is looking back like how he was with the Clippers, with the Six Man of the Year awards being in that conversation every single year of the Clippers. But he's not even the starter, and he's still putting up 17 a game, which is insanity. They I think they won the Lakers trade for Russ 100%. Looking at these 15 games for their future, Russ wasn't a part of their future plans at all. They got back Kyle Kuzma, they got back KCP, and they got Montrezl Harrell, and then they even got Isaiah Todd, and they got Aaron Holiday, who Aaron Holiday's been putting in a pretty good bench rotation point guard or shooting guard that can play next to Raul Neto when Bradley Beal's not playing. Are figuring out how to play team basketball when their main guy's gone. Like, yeah, Dinwiddie can be the main guy when Bradley Beal's not playing, but Dinwiddie's a gifted scorer, but he's not as gifted as Bradley Beal. And Bradley Beal definitely feels like he is now satisfied back being, with the Wizards, not having to be like, whoa, being first in the East is kind of shocking for once in his career, back when, the Wizards, John Wall and Otto Porter days, when they were like contending always for the 7th, 6th seed. Like, he's got to be in a better spot, especially because Kyle Kuzma is coming out of his shell once again, which we saw his rookie year. Now we're seeing it again because he had to take a huge step back when LeBron's there. LeBron does what he wants, and he couldn't even crack the starting rotation because of AD the past 2 years, which is insane. But I think the key piece of the Wizards, if they can keep this up, is going to come down to whether we can see more of Corey Kispert, we can see Denny Avdija scoring more, and if Daniel Gafford can be a dominant center in the NBA. Because Gafford's still getting a lot of minutes every single night in, every single night out. Like, night in, night out, he just needs to lock down, be able to defend the big other big man. Because if he could start playing a little bit more better defensively, kind of like how Clint Capella was last season, because Clint Capella's not that way this season at all, I think this team's got a really good shot at being a 4 or 5 seed going into it. I don't think they're going to keep the 1 seed at all. They're gonna some team's gonna figure them out because KCP still is he's doing good defensively, and he's actually shooting pretty well from three. My pretty well is like 34%. But they just looking at their stats and totals and everything, they just need to get, if they can trade for another piece without giving up too much, like if they can get a good, good offensive minded 3, they might be able to actually keep that 1 seed. But there's nobody out there that they can really trade for that's a good offensive minded 3, unless TJ Warren can come back like how he was with the bubble. But we all know that's not going to happen because defensively, this team's looking pretty good with Dinwiddie, KCP, Gafford, and Harrell being who they are, being their main guys. Like, with Harrell being the vocal team leader off the bench or whenever he's on the court, that's what you want. He is back, being being a maniac, which is good. That's exactly what you want to see with your team. Having a huge team leader that can be in those 6 Man of the Year conversations. Or he can just start. It doesn't matter who they put. Are they going to do Gafford or are they going to do him? And another big thing is, when does Thomas Bryant come back, and how does that affect their rotations? I don't know if he's going to come back this year because specifically, I don't watch a lot of Wizards basketball. You can't really blame me on that. But Thomas Bryant can shoot the three a little bit, and that's very good for stretching the floor. Especially from what I've seen in 2K this year, that Thomas Bryant can definitely stretch the floor. I know more about this Wizards team because how I played 2K my career, which I got stuck with the Wizards. So I've kind of seen how, like, seen a little bit more and know like they're like most of the players' names because being with the Wizards and everything on 2K, you're gonna know pretty much everybody, and it's a very weird team, and if Davis Bertans can start coming back, like he's only played 7 games this season based off of Basketball Reference. If he can come back to like the 18 points per game form, that would be amazing for them, but he's going to come off the bench because of how well Kyle Kuzma is playing right now, putting up 14 points a game, shooting 41% from the field goal line, and shooting 36% from the three. That's pretty good with, 8 rebounds a game? 9 rebounds a game. 9 rebounds a game, 2 assists a game, and almost a steal and a block a game. That's insane. Kyle Kuzma's back for the better. Same with Dinwiddie. Dinwiddie's back. He's shooting 42% from the field and shooting 36% from three while putting up 5 rebounds a night, 6 assists a night. Yeah, his turnover numbers actually aren't that bad compared to Bradley Beal. It's 1.8 to 4, but once again, like I said in the Suns video, we're 15 games into the season. I don't expect them to keep their number 1 seed at all. Not a chance. With the Nets maybe getting Kyrie back in a month with the new governor and everything, that could be insane. Trying to figure that out. I saw Ben Simmons could get really traded for. I saw rumors for Grant and Harden today, so that's not what you want to see as a Nets fan. So if Harden were to get traded away, that would make the Sixers better, which would put them in the 1 seed. But we all know that's not going to happen. The Heat looked pretty good. The Heat looked pretty good last night against the Wizards. I think they played the Wizards. Pretty sure, right? Let's double check real fast. I'm pretty sure they played the Wizards. Yeah, they got their butts handed to them. Woo! And then they play the Wizards again. He played the Wizards again tomorrow. This team, if they can just gel a lot more together, have their team stay healthy, because they have the next guy up for injuries other than Bradley Beal, and maybe Dinwiddie, but they have the next man up. Like getting Dinwiddie to have more minutes would be great. Getting Holiday more minutes would be great. Just getting those young guys key minutes, especially right now in the beginning of the season, going hot, like Anthony Simons with the Trailblazers getting hot. If you can get your young guys getting hot in the beginning of the season, it will stick for the rest of the season, which we've seen a lot in the past with McDaniels looking better, with Naz Reid's looking pretty okay so far, and Cameron Johnson. You need your young guys getting going a little bit faster. If they're like 23, 24, 25, because I know Aaron Holiday, I think this is his 5th season, something like maybe 30, and he just needs to get back into it. I mean, we could see more Isaiah Todd minutes in the future. I don't think Isaiah Todd's a bad option for a third string power forward, but still, big Wizards keys are right now. When do you get Thomas Bryant back? What is your rotation going to look like then? Can you stay healthy? Can Kyle Kuzma keep up his defense? Can he keep up his offense? Can he keep up what he's doing right now? Or can he get even higher? Can he maybe be a potential all-star this year? Or, if anything, can he keep this going for a while? Is Dinwiddie the point guard of the future there? If not, he could be a deadline target if the Wizards start losing games. There's a lot of controversy with it, like around this team, just to see if they can keep the 1st seed. Anything else, the team is doing great to not be in the media limelight for anything else compared to the other teams. Like we don't hear a lot about the Wizards' stats, like Bradley Beal dropped 30 tonight or something like that. Like we do hear about Steph every single day. which is a positive mindset for them because they're just playing team basketball, just always trying to find the open man instead of Bradley Beal having to do ices all of last year over us. They can be pretty confident in their bench coming in if they needed to, which a lot of teams can't say. So personally, the Wizards can't keep the 1 seed forever, but I wouldn't be shocked if they were a 4 or 5 seed going into the playoffs, and I don't think you guys should either. So thank you guys for watching this video. Tomorrow, I think we're going to be heading back to the Western Conference. We're going to be doing the Warriors for, obvious reasons. We need to talk about some Warriors stuff. And, thank you, Wizards Nation. If you're there, you got a great team going for the first time in a while. Don't mess it up, Wizards. And I will see you guys tomorrow. Peace.